You're irrelevant. I'm not shit. To you, bitch, I'm relevant and I'm the shit. And I'm forever gonna think that as long as you put my name in the title, as long as you refer to me as Starla. Now she doesn't call me Chrissy, she calls me Starla, but she's still, that's me. As long as you talk about me or refer to me, I'm the shit in your eyes. And you're not gonna change my mind about that. Period. That's a super chat, right? Thank you so much. You're so generous. Her nose so wide. Not today. Not today. Okay. But listen, that's all I really want to say. She did go on to talk about my kids and how I mother my children, how I mother my children and I don't feed them enough, or I drug them to get them to go to bed. First of all, I'm sorry. That's no. Benadryl, bitch. What? How old are you again? Come on, really? You really think that I'm really trying to catch a case just to put my kids to bed? Nah. There's ways to get them to go to bed. Oh, I know how to get these kids to go to bed. They're going to go run their ass around in the backyard. They're going to run it, they're going to run their ass around, have some fun, give them a bath or a shower. You're going right to bed on time. And I don't care if you're going to go lay down, you don't go to bed right when you lay down, but you're going to be in that bed, okay? There's plenty of ways to get kids to go to bed. Who said that I needed anything to get my kids to go to sleep? But even if so, what is that? Are you here every night putting them to bed? Like, how would you even know that? The audacity of bitches. The audacity of a bitch. My thing is, like, I feel like this. If you want to talk about me, that's fine. But you don't know me as a woman to some of the things that she's saying are things that you would have to know me personally to be able to speak about. So I want to know in the next video, because there will be another video. Let's hope this one's less than 22 minutes, because that shit is just a little too lengthy for me. I want to know a few things, all right? And if these points are not made in the video, cancel that bitch, okay? I want to know why she felt the need, after she got all of the information that she didn't even ask for. She woke up to some, like Christmas Day, okay, to some information that just fell into her fucking lap. You got all that. You got pictures. You got screenshots. You got all of the whatever to expose Chrissy. Why did you talk to the man several times? What were you talking about exactly? What more did you need? You had everything you needed to make a video saying that you're exposing me. I want to know why you went further. Like, what made you dive deeper? What in your common sense mind, or lack thereof, which is what we see you have, would you have the idea or the audacity to be like, I know what, here's what we're going to do. We're going to set her up. And the bitch tried to say it wasn't a setup. It's a setup. Folks still not minding their business. Thanks, Jazzy. Thanks for the super chat. For the super chat, as somebody said. But why would you? Why would you be like, let's just see if she'll let you move into her house? I think that she's trying to say that she was trying to make me look dumb. But I make mistakes, but I'm not fucking stupid like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dumb as fuck. You know what I mean? She also brought up this whole baby thing. And I see now that, because at first I wasn't paying that any mind, because I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? She brought up this whole baby thing, and I don't really feel like explaining this shit, but I have the text messages, but I don't feel like going to look for them because it was a while back. He asked me about kids. He asked me if I would have more children. And I told him, maybe if I meet the right person, if I'm in a solid relationship, I'm married. I told him all of these things. I told him, like, I'm married, whatever. Okay, I'm not ready to have no baby. I'm still married, whatever. So I asked him, when are you trying to have this baby that you're talking about? Because at the time we're talking like we're going to talk like we might get into a relationship, because at the time I didn't know how crazy he was, right? And he said, whenever you tell me you're ready or some shit like that. Because I had already told him that I wasn't ready. Obviously. He didn't say today. He didn't say right now. Let me come over right now. Let's just do it right now. He said, whenever you tell me you're ready. Point in case, bitch. That don't mean that I said, okay. And what was my text message after that? I said, oh, okay. Sounds good to me, or some shit like that. But in that context, without all of the previous messages, it makes it seem like I was like, oh, looking for a new baby father. No, what the fuck? Don't try me. I know they're trying to make me seem like this person, but nah, bitch. No. No. Bottle flipping outside. So anyway, but that is not her business. If I want to go and have 6 more children, that's not her business. She's not taking care of my kids. It is not her business. What is she trying to do, guys? I think she's trying to embarrass me so I can run off of YouTube. I don't know. Is it working? I just want to know if it's working or not. You need me, bitch. And stop acting like you don't. You need me. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. You need me, because without me, there would be no you. And you know that. You would not exist if it was not for me. And I'm not saying that to try to act like I'm godly or above her in that way. But let's just be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. If you wouldn't have me, who would you have? Waiting. Somebody let me know. Who would she have to talk about the way that she does me? Let's be for real. Even with the influx of subscribers that she says she has, or views, which I know she got because of me. Again, you're welcome, you ungrateful hoe. Even with all of that, look at her channel. The videos that are getting the most views are all the videos that she did about me. Nobody gives a fuck about anything else that you're talking about, because what that shit don't matter. The shit that you're talking about in regards to me, people want to hear. People want to. Why? You think it's because they want to hear what you say? Or you think it's because they want to see you sit your ass on your bed and listen to you talk with that long draw of an accent that you have? And I love Southern accents. I don't think hers is Southern. I don't know. Was it St. Louis or some shit like that? I don't know what type of accent she has, but hers is unattractive on her. But I love accents. I love Southern draws and stuff like that. But that shit is just pure annoying. And she pauses a lot when she talks. It's like, bitch, if you don't know what you're gonna say, write it down on a piece of paper. Okay? So we can move this shit along. Because you're trying to find the words to say because you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. The shit that you're saying doesn't even make sense to you. So you wanna pause and make sure it makes sense. But why don't you just practice in the mirror or something? Like, bitch, I don't know what we're doing here. Why don't you wait 37 seconds between each word to figure out what the fuck you're gonna say next? Get to the point. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to stretch these videos out because you really ain't got shit to talk about. You're talking in circles, and she says the same shit every time she talks. All of the stuff that she hit on in that video, she had no right to talk about. All I want to hear you talk about is the shit that you have right to talk about. And that is why you decided to try to first set me up. Okay, the guy set me up. Yeah, he's a fuck nigga for that. But you already had the information that, nobody else had on him. You had the inside scoop. So why did you try to go further with that? What were you trying to do? The big question here is why and what for? But nobody wants to address that. Everyone wants to look at me like, oh my God, you went hard on her. There's no accountability for the guy. Bro, listen. I already did my whole live stream about him. I've already talked shit about him. I can't continue to talk. That's what he wants me to do. He wants me to continue to talk about him so he can get some type of attention. I don't want to give him any more attention. I don't want to give this any more attention. But she held off on this video or whatever for 3 weeks, a month, or whatever, however long she held off on this shit. Because this shit's been going on for like a month now. Like, I feel like it's been like a month, 3 weeks, something like that, a long time. Like, and she held on to this to start some more shit. Like, the desperation of a bitch. And then you have the nerve to tell me that I'm pathetic and I live paycheck to paycheck. Bitch, you live from video to video. Okay? If if I ever did stop posting or take a long break like I've been doing, bitch, you would probably not even have anything to talk about. You'd be forced to talk about other people who you claim you don't even like to talk about them because it just hurts you so bad to talk about other people. Because, girl, you know you a fan. Talking about you ruffled my feathers. Well, damn. Wouldn't you think it would ruffle your feathers if somebody got on the phone with somebody who was trying to expose you or tell all your business and plot more against you after they already got all of the information that they weren't supposed to have in the first place? Don't you think that would ruffle your feathers, boo? I think I have a right for my feathers to be ruffled. Okay. Lastly, I want to say that one more thing before I get into my last closing statement. She said something about my house. Or did I talk about the registry? Oh, the registry. Let me back up one more. So about the registry, figured out which one am I. My broker don't have money. And secondly, she said I put an $800 TV or 80-inch, I can't remember which one, TV on a registry. Bitch, you sound dumb. That sounds kind of stupid. Like, I don't remember ever doing that. I don't remember ever doing that because I didn't do this shit. Like, come on, bitch. An 80-inch TV? Listen to the video. She literally said, I put an 80-inch TV on a registry. How much do 80 inches cost? Like, what? Probably over $1,000 to $2,000, depending on the brand. And what the fuck? So you think I got the audacity to get up here and ask for an 80-inch TV? Yeah, I might ask for some wine glasses or like a decoration or cleaning supplies or whatever. But hey, boo, it's okay. Like, you really just had to throw that one in there. And then lastly, about my house. She's talking about this house like she owns this house. You don't own that house. You just rent. That's not your house. Well, it's mine for now. My name's on the lease. I pay my rent every month. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you make payments on something in your life. It's not yours either then. You know what I'm saying? And even if I do rent, millions of people rent. You rent cars, you rent apartments, you rent Airbnbs, you rent hotels, you rent this, you rent that, you rent whatever. That doesn't mean that it's not yours. It just means that you rent it. The fuck? I'm gonna own one day. But unless I see a deed to your house, bitch, shut the fuck up. Okay? And I'm not saying that you don't own your house. And if you do, good for you. I'm proud of you. Good luck, sis. What does that got to do with me? And what difference does it make if I rent or if I own? Again, got your nose in other people's business. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me go back. Thank you. Thank you so much, Samelia. Shouldn't you be proud of where you live? Like, why is that a problem? I don't brag about my house. I don't brag about where I live. I don't even know where she got that from. It's not like I'm like, hey guys, look at me. I'm better than all you bitches because look at this. Look what I got. No, I don't do that. I don't walk around like that. This bitch got a chip on her shoulder like somebody did something to her, bitch. I didn't do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't. I sat over here in my own little zone. You came looking, checking for me. Thank you so much for the super chat. Y'all showing out today. She yaps too much. That's her issue. Need to go find her life. Period, boo. Reese is a bully. I agree. She mad you get super chats. Who wants to super chat me? Who is the broad anyway? Don't worry about it. She's irrelevant. You're right. I am handing out lawsuits left and right. To see how much money she really has. Oh, cha-ching. Thank you for the super chat, guys. Y'all showing out. See, look, this is what I'm talking about. People don't seem to understand. And I don't mean to be big-headed when I say this. But bitch, you could never. Not saying that I'm above anybody else or anything like that. I'm just saying, you gotta call it how you see it. Some bitches wish they could, but could never. In a million fucking years. Cause this life ain't for everybody. Now it comes with a price. You see what I'm saying? Like, I have a lot of supporters, but I do have a lot of haters too. I have a lot of people trying to bring me down, case in point what we're talking about right now. So yeah, it has its plus sides. My supporters show out for your girl. Don't ever think that I don't rock with y'all. Y'all always showing out for your girl, and I love y'all for that. Because there's a lot of people on here who just love to play me like I'm not the shit. It's okay to boost up your friends and the people that you support. I do that too. You know what I'm saying? I boost up my friends and my supporters and the people that I support. And I'm like, look, it's okay for you to think that you're the shit. It's okay to feel like you're the shit. It's okay to walk like you're the shit, to talk like you're the shit, because you know what? The people who want greatness are going to already act like they are great. Even if you don't live it all the way. Even if you ain't there all the way. You have to bring that energy towards you. You know what I'm saying? I would hate to be where she's at. I would hate to be upset, middle-aged, and, you know, looking at a young, hot 29-year-old and being miserable about her life. Okay? Because when I'm about her age, I don't know how old she is, about 45? When I'm about 45, girl, I'm going to be living my best life. Ain't nobody going to be catching me on the couch every day, making little mediocre-ass, unedited-ass videos, talking about some young, hot 29-year-old. Because look, what? You know what I'm saying? Girl, I'm going to have too much shit to do. I'm still going to be vlogging for y'all, though. You know what I'm saying? God willing, as long as this platform stays the way it is now, I'm going to still be on here. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be on the end of my bed mad at somebody I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why the girl's getting this much energy out of me is because she has gone too far. You know, I haven't said anything about her. She's been talking about me. Never said anything about her. I kept my opinions to myself. You think I ain't noticed that she been putting my name in her titles and talking shit? You think people ain't been telling me that this girl's talking shit? You think that I ain't been peep her game? You especially because she was one of the first people who broke the news of my whole shit. Like, do you think that I didn't know these things? I made it a point and a purpose to not say anything. Put on your shoes, little cutie. I made it a purpose and a point not to say anything about the girl. But at this point in time, it's like for you to get on and to think it was cute. Okay. You thought it was so cute to talk to somebody. It's funny, huh? It's funny. Even the baby thinks it's funny. He knows a joke when he hears it, okay? Let me do the other flip, baby. Where's the other one? Where's the other shoe? Got it? 1 second. Here. Mom, you gotta turn that down. Because he's got my door open. Okay. Close my door, boo. Both doors. Thank you. Good boy, don't smash your finger. Thank you so much for the super chat. I think I missed another one. Okay. So, somebody said she's 60. I don't know. If I said she was 45 and she's older than 45, that is a compliment. I just threw a number out there. I don't know how old she is. 55? I don't know, y'all. I ain't got time to try to figure out the lady's age. I don't have time for all that. But listen, because I'm not invested in her life. Girl, you're doing a great job. You're beautiful, strong, resourceful, and blessed beyond measure. Don't ever let anyone take that away from you. Much love from Canada. Thank you so much, BB. Thank you so much. I love y'all. See, look. Right now, $327 is how much the super chats have accumulated to right now. I fucks with y'all. Thank you so much. I love you guys. See, listen, on the days where I'm like, oh my gosh, like, especially when this whole thing happened and broke out, and I was like, oh my God, like, what am I gonna do about this? Like, this is a mess. Like, I've never been through some shit like this in my life, and especially on social media. Like, what am I gonna do? Is this the end of Chrissy? Whatever. And I had an outpour of of support, you know, and I feel like you guys kind of just wrapped your hands around me and just kind of was like, no, girl, you got this. You're going to be okay. This is just like, you know, this is just whatever. I've already said I fucked up in fucking with the guy, okay? I've already acknowledged. Thank you so much for the super chat, you guys. I'm going to read this. Hold on. Tell her to cash out you to use your name, get money, none but boss bitch moves over here, right? You know, like I said, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Even if you don't super chat, if you just hit a like on my videos, thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be here. You don't have to watch. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to hit a like. You don't have to super chat. I fucks with all my supporters. And at the end of the day, you know, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. It's about me being here and putting out content for the people who want to support me. You don't have to like all of them. I've had people email me, DM me all the time, not all the time, but I've had it before and recently being like, girl, I don't agree with all of your choices, but you know, I'm not here to tear you down. You know what I'm saying? I want to see everybody win. And that's okay. Like, I don't agree with everybody's choices. I don't agree with the things that everybody does. I mean, we're human. We're allowed to have our own opinions, but there's a difference in I don't agree with you, but I can still see you shine and acknowledge your shine, then, oh, bitch, I just don't like you because you think you're the shit and you're really this and you have food stamps and blah, 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 blah. First of all, I don't, but I have before. I've had food stamps, I've had TANF, I've had WIC, and I've had Section 8. And all at the same time. Okay, I've made videos, so maybe she missed my video from 2 years ago or a year and some change ago, whatever, where I did that video of how I transitioned myself up off of all of that. Okay, I know people, like I said, I say this all the time. People look at me and they think because I have 9 kids, and I do make mistakes sometimes. I'm human, but people immediately look at me and say I have 9 kids and I'm dumb and I'm not educated. I have nothing to fall back on if it wasn't for YouTube. I'm making a career off of my kids, blah, 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 blah. They're saying all of these different things about me. But at the end of the day, it's like, I had 9 children, but I do this shit because I'm good at what I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good at being a mom. I'm not perfect at all, but I'm good at what I do. Not everybody could do what I do. Not many people can, especially being a single mom. And no, it's not easy, but I've never needed anybody, and without them, I wasn't able to be a mother, because back to what she said about without my mom, I couldn't, or I can't take care of my kids, my own kids without my mom. You sound and look stupid. Obviously, look at all of my videos. I've been on YouTube for 8 years. 8 years I've been on YouTube. 9 years I've been on YouTube. I know it's a long time, and people look at that and talk about, you know, the way in which I've grown and like, oh, why aren't you at 1 million yet? It doesn't work like that for everybody. I know some people, they do pranks and stuff like that, and they're like couple channels and stuff like that, and they 3-4 million out the gate, but it wasn't always like that. And I didn't always focus on YouTube because I was going to school, you know what I'm saying? I was working. YouTube was not always my full-time job. You guys have to understand. So when you talk and open up your mouth about me, do your fucking research. And not everything that you get from, I don't understand why she thought that everything that he told her had to be the truth. You didn't stop one moment to yourself and think, okay, he's telling me all of these things about her. And yeah, he might have some screenshots about some stuff. And yeah, he might have pictures and her address. But what is the reason why he's doing this stuff? She didn't even question the validity based off of his intentions. Do you feel what I'm saying? Why would you believe everything that this man says when he just randomly dropped out of the face of the fucking, he just dropped out of the sky with information, willingly and eager to hand it over to you. Then had multiple conversations with you. And you don't think that one thing he said was a lie? You don't think that anything that he said was a lie? You don't give a fuck because you don't care about how it makes, you don't care about the truth. You're just here about, oh, this is what he said. So this is what it is. Like, get the fuck out of here. Anybody with God-given sense would have thought that shit through and been like, whatever. She don't even care. She doesn't even care if it's true or not. She's just like trying to run her big ass mouth about it. Yeah. She's probably paying him for info. He probably needs the money. Shit. Oh, this dress, I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm doing a guys, this dress, I had to tighten it up a little bit. But I am doing a review on a few outfits. The dresses that I've been wearing lately are from this one company called Kush Clothing. You can find her on IG. On IG, is it Kush Clothing? Yeah, on IG it's Kush Clothing. Kush is with a K. K, well, yeah, the Kush Clothing, or is clothing with a K? No, clothing's with a C. Don't get me lying. But Kush Clothing on IG, Kushe clothing on IG. And this dress is actually really cute, guys. I don't think you guys can see this. Let me show you. I don't have nothing on the floor here. But I have, this dress is really cute. It has like a split, 2 splits on the side. It's really cute. And then it's got like the, you see the arms and stuff like that. It's really cute. I kind of tied it up in the back a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see it in my mirror. I had it tied up in the back because I lost some weight and this dress is like a size too big. So, yeah, I ain't losing a lot of weight, but I lost a little bit. So it's kind of slipping off of me. Plus I'm short. So, it kind of affects some things. But I'm doing a little review for her for these clothes. And so I was getting dressed anyway. And I uploaded a video on my main page. I'm just about to make it live. I just got to edit my thumbnail. So the fact that she was small and got big says a lot about her. Control Reese. Before you want to fix someone else. Fix yourself before you want to fix someone else. Chrissy, you are nothing. You are nothing. Try it without. Oh, wait, wait, hold on. Want to fix someone else without Chrissy, you are nothing. Try and watch how you lose money. She will never. Don't let her lie to you and make you think that she does not need me. She needs me. And she did thank me for her views and her subscribers. Like, I'm offended by that because I know how this thing goes, that if I said her name, that people would flock to her channel, if nothing else, but to see what else she's gonna talk about, whatever. She might get some more of my haters to be her supporters. But at the end of the day, if you get my haters to be your supporters, if I ever decide to leave YouTube or something like that, those people are not gonna give a fuck about you anymore. That's how you see people who have 300,000 subscribers or a large number of subscribers, and they're only getting like 1,000, 1.2K views on a video because your audience doesn't give a fuck anymore about what you're doing or talking about. You see what I'm saying? So, actually, I have to check when we're going to reschedule and do Mommy on a Masters, but I would be willing to send her a free